Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. We are out of the Quick Draft queue and back into the Premier Draft queue for the last 4 drafts of the March of the Machine season. That's right, we only have 4 drafts left of this season before set review and preview season for Lord of the Rings begins next Friday. So it's going to be coming quick here. We are currently ranked Mythic 1063. For those of you that missed the series the end of last week, we did make a push to Mythic. You can go ahead and check out those 2 videos to see how we got there. But we are now back in the Premier Draft queue. I finished Mythic somewhere in the 700s. I haven't played since then, so I dropped down a few, and it's all fine. I'm not super concerned with where I'm at necessarily because we're not forcing anything anymore. We're just going to have some fun today. I'm not going to try to min-max. I'm just going to play like I usually do. I'm not sitting here just trying to get up to number 100 and number 1 Mythic or any of that kind of stuff. We're just going to have some fun with what we do. If you watched the Climb to Mythic series, or you go back and watch it now, and you consider supporting the channel and congratulating the final attempt to get to Mythic and the fact that we did, a subscription is absolutely free for you and is all that's needed to give back to the channel. And if you feel like giving back monetarily, we do have a Patreon page with a link in the description, or you can just search Daily Draft Patreon within the Patreon website or on Google, and you can find us there. You get, for as little as $1 per month, effectively nothing. What's a congratulations for $1 per month? You can get access to our Discord server, as well as other tiers with early access to content and tier lists. We have a new tier here on the channel. We have tier list for all of March of the Machine. I'm going to be updating it weekly. We've got tier lists for individual decks and archetype guides within there as well. So it's a huge file that's going to be super, super beneficial for you all. And that is the new tier here on the Patreon. Go ahead and check that out if that is of interest to you. But without further ado, we're getting back into the Premier Draft queue. Not forcing anything today. Don't worry. We're going to be playing by the rules. So I'll see you in Pack 1 Pick 1 here. And we have a pretty good one here with Zephyr Singer. This is a really good blue card for blue tempo aggro decks. Blue-white Knights really likes this card, even though it's not a Knight. Blue-red Convoke can like this card a lot. I'm not a big fan of blue-green. And blue-black, it's probably fine to play if you're a little bit more on the creature side. But this is a pretty easy Zephyr Singer here. Pack 1, pick 1. And Obosh the Prey Piercer means we could not companion Obosh and play Zephyr Singer at the same time. So I'm just wondering if that card is good enough to just play in a deck. This isn't one of the better companions, unfortunately. I think I'm probably going to land on Collective Nightmare here. There's an Aerial Boost and a Core Halberd and Elspeth Smite. If this were last week where we were hard forcing white aggro, probably take Elspeth Smite here. But blue-black is a deck I would love to get into, and I don't think Obosh is good enough to just sit inside of a deck. I mean, maybe it is. Well, it's still got the clause that if an odd mana value permanent would deal damage, it deals double. And it's like a 5-mana 6/5. That's still pretty good. We could play this in blue-black or blue-red as well, so I think I will actually take Obosh here. See what else we got. There's an Inga Rune Eyes, which I really don't like. There's Herbology Instructor and Sandstalker Moloch, which are good, but I think Zephyr Singer's better. And I'm not a fan of blue-green. There's Invasion of Regatha, as well as a Nezumi Informant. Halo Charge Scob. I mean, we're not really getting anything good here. I mean, Obosh plus Invasion deals 8 damage to the face and 2 damage to a creature, which is pretty darn good combo. I guess I'll just take the Invasion, see if blue-red is open. Blue-red Convoke value, Corruption of Tawashi, anyone? We're not seeing a lot of great stuff. I mean, there's Nezumi Informants, but I'll go ahead and take Corruption of Tawashi as the highest upside here. Now there's an Invasion of Xerax. A Baral. I really do like Invasion of Xerax. Corruption doesn't really go in blue-white near as much. There's not a lot of red, and I don't really want to be fighting over red. And Ichor Drinker, Drag Recycler, fine, but whatever. I think I'm going to land on the Invasion of Xerax here and kind of hedge and see which one ends up being a little bit more open for us. Going into pick 6, kind of going to see our first real signals of the draft here. And the signals we see are just bad cards. There's a Mauler. If we go blue-black, which is the only black card in the pack, there's only one blue card in the pack. I don't like Yargle and Multani. Maybe Invasion of Kylem and Invasion of Regatha as like kind of red-white aggro, and then Trailblazing Historian. I mean, everything else here just sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like this start at all. I really liked the first pick. And then from there, things have gone horribly awry. Omen Hawker is good with Invasion of Tawashi. Fine with Zephyr Singer. Maybe we end up in a deck where that ends up being decent. Cyber Cryptomancer, there is some decent-ish green here. But I'm just going to keep down the blue path for now. Now there's a Storm Sculptor that wheeled on pick 9, which tells me maybe blue-red. I've come down on this card recently, but I still think it's fine in blue-red. See, now there's an Invasion of... Well, there's also just a Cliffs that I'll probably take. I don't really care about the Invasion of Kaladesh too much. I mean, yeah, we don't have any other artifacts. I'll just take the land here. Charger and Scob. I don't really care about either of these cards. I'll take Scob in the event that we find a good instant or sorcery we really want to put back on top here. And let's see. Alright, Doomscar Warrior, Renata, Invasion of Morgatha. I mean, there's some decent green. Moronic Dreadship seems fine in like a blue-red Convoke deck. It also just deals 8 with Obosh. Creates 2 bodies to convoke out things. It's not a great pack 2 pick 1. There's also Meeting of the Minds. That's actually probably just better. There's a Beat Stick, but I don't know how much we're going to be going down that route. Complete the Circuit is a whiff. Here's Stoke the Flames. Prankster, Lookout. I mean, I guess Stoke the Flames is what we're doing here. Rona, alright. That's a card. Rona is a pretty good one here. So we'll go ahead and just take that and see if we can just kind of up the power level a little bit more in this deck. Zephyr Singer is kind of what we're relying on right now. I would love some Rouse Reinforcements. I would love some more Convoke cards that are good. Shadow the Source wouldn't be awful. So Corruption looking worse and worse. Depending on how many battles we get too, though. Umori. There's a Refusal. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I don't think Umori is for us. Maybe the Shatter Wheels. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take Refusal here. Another Omen Hawker. A Collective Nightmare. We already have one Omen Hawker, and it's not really looking to be so much of an Omen Hawker deck. We still have outs to be blue-black, potentially. We'd have to give up on like a Stoke the Flames and a Storm Sculptor, maybe. I guess I'll take Collective Nightmare and see if that ends up being there. Well, double Invasion of Regatha is not awful, because one basically kind of flips the other one. We do get a Beat Stick and a Slasher. Guess I'll take my first beat stick here. Shatter the Source pick 8 is fine. I mean, our creature count, our creatures are at 6 and we're playing a Convoke deck. Alright, Shatter the Source. Dreadship Wield. I don't care about any of this. I don't think I'm playing Lookout. We don't have any backup, so this isn't great either. Yeah, so the deck's going to need some help in pack 3 for sure. It's not great. We have 7 creatures, and I'm looking to hopefully cut 1, 2 of them, probably. And 2 of them are 5 drops. So we need a lot of help in pack 3. Shatter did wheel. Zergo and Ojutai, but there's just a Preening Champion. I think we have to take Preening Champion. I mean, this card is fine, but it requires a splash, and Preening Champion is just exactly what this deck needs. So we have to take the Preening Champion here. And that definitely helped out a little bit. There's a Dispersal. It's not a creature, but it's a good card. Yeah, I think we'll take that here. And I'm looking to up the quality of several cards in this deck, including getting some more creatures, even some Thrashing Frontliners on like 2 drops. This is a really good... Ooh, Mastermind and Aerialist. I guess Mastermind? That's a close one. These are both really good cards. Yeah, I think I'll take Mastermind. That helps out. Okay, so we're doing some things now. Zada, we don't have the combat tricks for Zada, so I guess just a 2-drop in Order of the Mirror here. Need another creature, and it's fine in the 2-drop slot, so go ahead and take it. This is not looking to be an Omen Hawker deck. Well, I mean, we've got Rona, we've got Order of the Mirror, we've got Marauding Dredge. No, we've got just this Incubate, we've got this Incubate. I guess it's not the end of the world, but ideally probably not running it right now. A Prankster as another 2-drop. Taigam Ojutai Master requires a splash. Fearless Scald, another Meeting of Minds. I mean, Fearless Scald is a pretty good one, right? It's insane with Obosh. I think it's better than Heel Slasher in these two. Maybe we even wheel the Prankster here. I guess I'll take the Scald. So I was talking about Omen Hawker. I don't think this is the deck for it. I guess just another Order... Oh, wait. Didn't even see the Rouse Reinforcements here. I think that's exactly what we need, especially with Zephyr Singer and Stoke the Flames and Artistic Refusal and Shatter the Source. This is perfect for us. So here's the white to splash. We didn't take those cards. So there's Invasion of Kamigawa, Fearless Scald number 2. Invasion of Kamigawa is good with the Invasion of Regathas because it just flips it immediately. I think I'm going to take that over the second Fearless Scald. Oh. I think I have to take Preening Champion. A Captive Weird and a Preening Champion. Pick 8. Alright, we got to take the Preening Champion there. guess I'll take the Terror. Hopefully don't play it. Barrage could be played. Maybe. Cleansing, pick 11. You love to see it. Okay, so the deck came together a little bit. We're still low on creatures, but I think we'll survive. All right, let's see how to actually build the deck here now. So, not companioning Obosh. I don't think Omen Hawker got there. I don't think Corruption of Tawashi got there. Is the Beat Stick good in this deck? I don't know if it is. The Barrage, probably not. Ren's Resolve, probably not. The Lookout, probably not. "11 creatures with Arouse Reinforcements and a Dread Ship." Beat Stick. I don't think this is a Beat Stick deck here. This is probably a 16 land deck, though. Especially with two cliffs here. So that means we can put one thing back? How do we win? We win with Zephyr. We win with Preening Champions. So we win in the air. So what helps that the most? I mean, Beat Stick. Yeah, maybe just play the Beat Stick as well. Okay. We got blue-red. I mean, Obosh plus Preening Champion deals 4 in the air, and Obosh plus Scald is insane as well. So we've got some decent little Convoke things going on here. Don't think the deck is outstanding. Either didn't get the huge power level. But we'll give this one a shot. So I'll see you in game 1. Alright, opponent goes first, but boy, do we have a good hand here. I think 1800 is the lowest numbered rank you can be in Mythic. We must be below 1800 here now, so we'll see if we can push our way into it. Rouse Reinforcements, next turn Preening Champion, and hold up Meeting of the Minds? Don't mind if I do. This is why we took Preening Champion when we did. We also have Stoke the Flames up if we want it. But I think I'll probably just be doing Meeting of the Minds. Or Meeting of Minds. Invasion of Vryn. Okay. I think I would be happy to trade off Preening Champions if they go for the attack here. Alright, what a curve out. That's what these Convoke decks are supposed to do. Alright, play the Preening Champion. We're going to have 2 back. So we can attack. So if we play the Cliffs, we can attack with one of these. No. Yeah, 1 and still hold up Stoke the Flames here. Okay. Erixmathes. Whenever you cast a spell, remove a counter. Okay. Well, I guess we're oboshing. And let's see what their counter, or their follow-up is. Oh, it adds blue and green, so they've got all the mana in the world here. That I don't care about. I will eventually care when this flips. It becomes a 12-12, so that's not great. Maybe they have a bunch of cheap cards they can use to flip it. Alright, down goes Obosh. Can still hold up Shadow the Source here too. They're effectively at 7 right now. Uh-oh. Here's the combo. I've talked about this one on the channel here before. They get their 12-12. War Historian. Well, that's a pretty good combo here. Not really a combo, but, I mean... Ah, War Historian has reach. Oh, they didn't see it. Oh, they didn't see it. Wow. Alright. So they're at 2, basically, if we want them to be. That was a punt by me, but it worked out. Creature or battle? Well, that's nothing in our hand here, so... I mean, I guess you get to look at it. So they're going to incubate 3, but our hand is looking okay. Yeah, okay enough to kill them. Woo, I don't know why they didn't block with the War Historian, but I'm fine with it. Alright, we go first, and a turn 3 Preening Champion goes a long way in making a hand keepable. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Important Tracker. Now I might just flip while I can. Our curve doesn't change here. It also blocks our attack. The stupid Important Tracker does, so... Next turn we Preening Champion, then Storm Sculptor, and then... That's our turn, or that's our game. Not Volt Hermit, that still trades for my... order here. Okay, down goes that. And down goes that. You're not very good either. Two drop? Herbology Instructor. That one's annoying. How much is that? 6 to flip? Yeah, 6. So they can do it now if they want. Let's see if they do. It looks like they will. So they kill the Preening Champion or the Storm Sculptor. Probably the Preening Champion. That was incorrect, but I'll take it. They chose to kill the 1/1 over the Storm Sculptor there, which was strange. Ooh, they have white. See what we draw pre-combat. Refusal. Alright, well I think it's still better to just be attacking. See if they have another Vanquish or something. Yeah, it looks like they do. That's fine. I mean, we've got stuff. Oh, Final Flourish. Okay, that's also still fine. Unseal, returning Herbology Instructor for sure. Okay. Oh, hi. I think I'm just gonna kill them. That seems better. Yeah, killing them seems better. As good as that card is. Alright, climbing back up a little bit here. Alright, this hand isn't so bad here. We have Rona on 2, and then even if we miss land drops, we can activate it to try to find our way out of the sticky situation, so I might wait to play Regatha until we've already played Kamigawa so we can immediately flip it with the invasion here. That seems to be a decent plan. Uh-oh, they've got Volcanic Spite. Nope, okay, so they've got Angelic Intervention, or I don't know. They have something. Who knows what it is. Alright, we have Stoke the Flames here, and I think I might just want to do that. I don't like missing land drops, but if they have intervention or something, I'd prefer to just do this now. If they're like a red-white aggro deck, I don't want them to have protection up here. I'm just going to kill that. Alright, well now we have to do this. And I think Storm Sculptor's probably the weakest thing in our hand. This hand is very strange now that the invasion, I would rather play it, but I want to get value out of the stun counter too. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. We can hold up Cryptomancer here if they try to kill Rona or something. Mirror Shield Hoplite, okay. Alright. Do they kill Rona? Or do they have protection? Alright, they have protection. That was what they had earlier on. Alright, well. Let's see if we can stabilize enough here. That's another good one. I think I will loot, see what we can find. Ugh. I want the land, but I want everything else too. I think, you know, I think I'm actually going to get rid of Refusal. It's a bit too expensive here. So now if Obosh survives, next turn we can Regatha and then deal 2 to something, which can kill one of these things. We also get a free loot right now. Because whenever you cast a legendary spell, you untap it. This is legendary here, so... I still think they're holding up protection. Alright, well they did do the backup combo. Only triggers once a turn, buddy. I don't know if you were going for it twice, but... yeah, you probably don't want to be attacking. Usually it's always correct to loot. I mean... Alright, so now we just do this. Oh, they have aerial boost here, so... So they're going to be able to protect their hoplite. That's okay. So they're reading Obosh, seeing if they need to protect their hoplite, and they do if they want to keep it. So it looks like they'll do that. Sure. And now we're kind of off to the races here. So do I want to hold up Cryptomancer as protection or play reinforcement and then hold up Meaning of the Mines here? I think I'd rather just hold up Cryptomancer and then Meaning of the Mines end of turn if we don't need to use it. Okay. Hopefully you learned your lesson last time. Nope, they just keep buffing up the Dusk Legion Duelist. It's got Vigilance. Tapping down something. I don't care too much about the Cryptomancer protecting this tap down. I think they're going to hit us anyway. So I guess we just do this here. Alright, now we've got some action happening. Do I kill the Hoplite or the Bola Slinger? I think I'll kill the Hoplite. Oh, I probably could have killed the Duelist with Obosh, because deals 1, Obosh doubles it, this plus 2. No, I think it only deals 4. Okay. None of this has reach, does it? No. This has a mana value of 4, so it only deals 2 damage. Okay. I mean, we're doing a lot of things. This deals 8 damage with Obosh on the battlefield. I should have just been taking advantage of Obosh more here. Yeah, now Obosh is dead, unfortunately, so I kind of punted that one away, I'm pretty sure. I should not lose this game. Okay. And the one turn I tapped out of Cyber Cryptomancer mana is the one turn they killed Obosh, huh? Zephyr Singer. Can we win next turn with that? Probably, right? Okay, so oh, I guess I have to pay another blue here. I think I want to keep up Cryptomancer pretty badly. So although we have so many flyers now, they're just so dead. So if I just play this, I mean, then they just basically can't attack now. I swear if they have Sunfall, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it doesn't get Trample. Okay, and that should do it. Alright. What a board. Yeah, there was no way I should have been losing that game, but I almost threw it away. Well, we've got Mastermind on 2 and a Dispersal here, so I guess the hand is keepable because of that. Now we've got a red, so now we're good. I've never played with Mastermind here in Limited, so the question becomes, do you save this to wait for them to draw a second card, or you just play it and start bashing with the 2/1 flyer? I think the answer is you just play it and start bashing. So they get to incubate again if I do this, but the way these games have been going, like, if we get to the late game, we're pretty much set. Regatha not looking great right now. Probably just going to trade Fairy Mastermind for it at this point. Yeah, this hand has been a strange order of draws. Yep, that's why Thallid is so good. So now the invasion lets us flip this immediately, but I think I'd like to get a board presence down first. That way these get a little bit better here. Next turn we can do this, ping it, ping that down, get another creature, hold up Stoke the Flames. Actually, I think still hold up Artistic Refusal if the board stays the way it is. Okay, I can't block that. I mean, I can, I just won't block that. Really need my board to stay as is right now. Because I think we have the perfect amount of mana to flip the invasion. Oof, that's good too, but let's do this first. Final Flourish on the Storm Sculptor. Yeah. That makes us not be able to use Refusal. I would really like to be able to get this first. Because now we only have 5 mana. So that's pretty annoying. These decks are hard to play. I mean, if I give these two 1/1s flying, like, that's not that big of a deal. We also have to tap out to do that. Man, why did they have to mess with my turn there? I had the perfect turn. Holding up refusal and everything. Now do the saboteurs die too? Ugh. Another one. Take 8? Not a huge fan of this, but not a huge fan of how a lot of this is going. Alright, we're all in. Okay, discard a land, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. Wish we would have had an Invasion of Mercadia in this deck. If they attack all, I mean, I can't really block. Like, if they have a Final Flourish... So they're flipping this no matter what. So if I block this, they still flip it. And if they have a Final Flourish, they kill this too. So, I mean... I guess they get it. So we're still holding up refusal right now. But if we attack with one of them, there's a window where we aren't holding it up anymore. Come on, let me have it. Let it resolve. There we go. Now we've got it up again. Now there's the slight warm and fuzzy feeling. Beamtown Beatstick, +1/+0 and Menace. It's probably okay. Okay. They're gonna discard, yeah. So this still dies to the first strike here, so we basically have to keep holding up Artistic Refusal right now. Because they played a land. That tells me they have like Itali in hand or something. Because if they played a land, they would keep it to discard to keep using this thing, right? So we play Beat Stick. If we equip, we have to have 4 untapped creatures still. This has been a really tough game. So we're still going to have 4 untapped creatures, and if this hits, we get a treasure here. And even if this doesn't hit, we still get to flip this, have another creature for refusal. What do they have in hand? They didn't have anything prior to what I was doing. Okay, good. Alright, they go to 11. Is it Atali? Why did you play the land? What are you doing? For 3 menace. We can't be overzealous with attacking too much until we can kill them. We do have a counterspell here. They're not... Are they dead on board? Let's see. Double block. Take all this. Block that. No. So they're not dead here. As long as I have this in hand, I would like to play slightly more defensively. Forgot that's an instant speed thing. So now they get to kill this for just the cost of 2 1/1s and a land here. So that's not great. I mean, I could refusal just to give it prowess, but it's also not good. Okay, well, good for you. They're still now one away from being dead. Even if we put the beat stick somewhere over here. Really close game. These decisions are super difficult today. Okay. Alright, that goes a long way here in allowing us to kind of punch them down to a really low life total. I think if I do this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they go to 3. We still have 4 blockers, but they have as many as... Like, next turn, if they discard both of these cards, they're going to have 5 2/1s, a 2/2, a 4/3 menace, or they can move this and then also have that. So, like, there'll be a 3/2, so there's a lot that could potentially go wrong. I mean, we do this. Well, if we do this, they're dead to the Zephyr Singer no matter what. They're still dead to the Zephyr Singer next turn. We need blockers with this stupid thing on the battlefield. So I'm playing this safe here. We need blockers. Alright, so the game is ending next turn, whether we win or lose. So I'm playing the land. I was going to hold it to discard to refusal, but I see their line here that they're just going to go for an all-out swing next turn because they're dead on board. So... yeah, they have even more. They have 7 of these. It's not 2 total, it's 2 per card. This card is so good. The Invasion of Mercadia, like, goodness gracious. Yep, makes sense. And we have to block a lot here. Because they're dead. We're dead. Or, yeah, they're dead on board on the backswing. So... okay. Go to 7. Still have Counterspell back up. They're now still dead on board. And did we get it? We did get it. Wow. Really tough decisions that game. I probably could have won a little bit earlier, but based on that last swing, we were pretty close to dying there too at some point. Okay, we go first with Enforcements into Breeding Champion, which again is just good enough to keep a hand. Cleansing for free at some point if we wanted it. I mean... Okay. Would like slightly more action off the top here, but oh well. Alright, I could use Cryptomancer to buff one of these to kill that, but I don't think that's great here. So I'm just going to hold up Dispersal and Cryptomancer, I think. Okay. Oh, hello there. So now they have to have an answer to this Preening Champion. Basically. Let's see if they do. Oh, that cascaded into Tangled Skyline, but they can't cast that. 4/4, 3/1. Okay. Another one. Hello, train. Goodness. Come on. That's enough. Yeah, I'll put him to 7 here. I think I'll just still hold up Cryptomancer. I mean, if they cascade into it with a 6-drop, it's not great with us. Like, they have Invasion of Lorwyn or something. We do get to counter it, but they still get to cascade, so... But they're dead in 2 turns, and we have protection for one of them here. I don't care too much about being hit for 4 right now. Okay, don't care about that either. Slightly do care about that. Alright, well, they're dead, and we have both Hexproof backup and Counterspell backup here. Okay. Don't care about that at all. Don't care about a Modi. And that'll do it. All right. Going up to 5-0. Back in the top 1,000? Not quite. 1031. All right, we're on the draw, and our hand is slow. Like, so slow, I don't think we can even remotely consider keeping that one. I guess we'll keep here. Put back one of the invasions, I suppose? Double black, Timoret. More lands. Reigning champion. Alright, well, they got a good... Got a good start here. It's going to be tough to beat. Invasion of Rin, immediately flip. Okay. More lands. Yeah, I mean, we mulliganed, and then we were at the mercy of the next hand we kept, which also wasn't outstanding, but we haven't drawn very well either, so... You know, sometimes you just lose games like this. Not that we're completely dead here, but I feel like we're pretty darn close. Sure. Not really good enough to keep either. And they have Afara's Dispersal. Okay. I mean, so now that we know they have that, if they don't use it here, we... So we know they have it now. So... We have had games where we've had like 15 creatures. This game we're struggling to keep more than one on the board at the same time, so... It's been pretty rough. Okay, again, we know they have Dispersal here. So we're going to attack with this, because we don't want them to Dispersal that. So I'm sure they're going to... Or they'll just kill it. Yeah, can't do anything about that. We just haven't really had anything going for us this game. Yeah, I think we're pretty toast here. Yeah, it was never our game. So we mulliganed and then just never drew anything in the right order. Alright, we go first with a decent hand this time. At least I think it's decent. Mastermind on 2. Regatha on 3, getting it down to... Well, no, I'm gonna wait. Again, because of the invasion of Kamigawa, this works so well with just getting that to 0. And I'm actually just gonna hold up Meeting of the Minds here, try to draw into a land drop. More blue-black opponents here. More missed land drops here. Sure, I guess. If that's what you want to do. Alright, land. See if they counter this. No. Let's see if they kill the backside of this. Fully expect that to happen. No, okay. They are still getting priority when we play spells, so they F6'd, as old MTGO players might remember. Alright, they did have the way to kill it. Alright. Playing the battle game here. Eyes of Cataxius holding up double black intentionally so that they could Deadly Derision. That's what I thought. Corruption of Tawashi. That's going to be a hard value engine that we're going to struggle against here. Oh, and they had freaking Afara's Dispersal because they got priority. Is that right? I guess no reason not to just make this bigger here. I don't know. Fully expect this to die again. What's this turn into? Okay, the 3/3 flyer. Alright, preening champions, let's go to victory here. Gosh, all these blue-black decks up here in Mythic, it's been ridiculous. So they can flip this still, so put this over here. Okay. We've got no real need for treasure anymore, so I'm going to hold the land in hand in case we draw Artistic Refusal. Surveil before their draw step. Sure. Probably flipping the Thallid and then flipping Invasion here. So the question, and this thing has flying too. So the question is, do we double chump? I think so. We're just on Preening Champion or bust this game. Is basically how this goes. So yep. Draw another card. A 1-2 with Defender, you say? Alright, well, I mean, I think they're getting too much value for us to come back here, unfortunately. Looks like they're going to shuffle all their removal back in their deck. Deadly Derision, Double the Dispersal, and Gataxius. Usually how that goes is when my opponents do that, they immediately draw one of the cards they just shuffled in. So, what do they have here? Way to remove that. God, how many dispersals do they have? Or was it the one that they just drew that I told you they would draw? I did not release that, but okay. Okay, they've drawn like 6 cards off of Corruption here. Now our whole board is flying, I guess. But we don't have a Zephyr. Oh my god, quit it with the Afara's Dispersals. I'm tired of this. I think... And they just bottomed one. Or put one into the, No, that was the one they just cast, I think. I think that we've had Afara Dispersal cast on us, like, 5 times this game. They've drawn, like, 30 cards. Here comes another card. I'm trying. Everything's flying. I'm trying. Put him to 6 here. Can transform Rona next turn. Got Trample. Who knows? Do they have another Afara's Dispersal? Close. Alright, can we survive? We have dealt with removal.deck here. We've gotten Afara's Dispersal at least 4 times, and Deadly Derision twice, so we're trying here. Oh, they're gonna put them back into the deck and probably draw them again. 3 Dispersals and a Deadly Derision back into the deck. They're gonna transform. Oh my god, this deck. They drew another one, so what is it? Another Dispersal with your 17 Dispersals you have here? No, Breeding Champion, okay. Okay. Well, there's our own, I suppose. Let's get rid of that stupid thing. Can we still transform this? Yes, we can. I don't know how good these are. I don't think that's very good. And this doesn't really win us much either. So... I do have to pay the life here. And then we do this, and we have a 1-1 and a 3-4 back blocking. They have to block, though. Or are they dead? Let's see. They block here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We get to cast something for free, potentially, though. But if it's that... Ooh, if it's that, a 33% chance to win. There's still... Yeah, they still have to chump here no matter what. Even if we leave this back. They have... Well, they could jump over here. So they jump over here, we block that, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so we'd actually die if we do this. So what if we attack like this? They don't jump. They have these 2 things that can come back and kill us here. Plus they have all the removal in the world and 3 extra damage. So I don't actually know if we can attack. We might actually just be dead. Yeah, we might actually just be dead here. Because we're effectively at 7 right now. And we know they have all the removal in the world in their deck, so... I'm sure they have a way to kill us here. Yeah, we just had a bad matchup here. We're playing an enormous creature deck, and they just removed everything we ever played. Let's see if they Ogrotha down the champion. Do they have lethal? Probably not. But then they could still animate their other 3/3. I don't know. It's gonna be close. See if that's what they do here. Looks like it is. Perfect. Now are we dead? Pretty darn close. We needed like a preening champion off the top there, although that would have been impossible. Yeah, we've tried. I just don't think we have what's left here, unfortunately. We can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage right now, as it currently stands. But again, probably all of the removal in the world, so... Another one. Sure. Yeah, so 7 points of damage as it stands, like I said. So is that lethal if they go for it? They did go for it, and they got it. So, good for them. Damn. Tough game. Tough game, and we just went up against a real bad matchup there. Alright, we'll start on the play here. We've got some creatures we can play. Into Zephyr-Singer, which is going to be great. Although, lands would also be outstanding. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it so much. Again, I never let go of that. Sure. Alright, battle in the air. Let's see if they have the Stoke the Flames or not. Would really love to untap with it so I can hold up Cryptomancer here. I assume they're doing this to find a land. Trying to avoid the dreaded 5-0 to 5-3. We've done that quite a bit. I think I've gone 6-0 to 6-3 and 5-0 to 5-3 at least once already in this format. So that's when I usually tilt the most. It's like when everything's going so well, and then you just come crashing down. Like, you 5-0, it's like, oh, we're perfect, everything's good. And then you go to 5-3. Feels awful when that's the case, but let's try to avoid that. We're just playing mirrors here. Alright, well, guess we'll blow them out here. if they choose to block. I can't imagine they will. Looks like they did. Fine by me. Gonna hold up the Cryptomancer here. Those are both fine flips. Don't care about that. Alright, so they have the Bane Splitter to put on this. I can use the Cryptomancer to eat it, is what I think they're going to do here. Because they're going to flash this thing, give it +2/+0. And then I'll just put backup on this, make it a 4/5. Yeah, too much blowing out value there. So we managed to get up to 6-2. Let's see if we can find our way to a trophy. All right, opponent goes first. We've got Flying.Deck once again. Gonna see if it's enough to survive here. Ichor Drinker on 1. Hate to see it, but not much you can do about it. It also makes our Dread Ship pretty bad. Jury. Ugh, we are having another awful matchup looking like here. See if it survives, and it did. Alright, I'm just going to play Preening Champion here. I feel like they have Final Flourish. Yeah, they're thinking about what to kill. They got something. Could just be Volcanic Spite. It is the Final Flourish, and they'll go ahead and get the extra counter. Probably just going to Cleansing the Jury at some point here. Oh. Brutal. That is brutal. I think I have to Cleansing. They chose not to keep it, interestingly. Another invasion here. Flipping that one. They've got the same combo we do in our deck. question is, do they have an instant? They do. Alright, so this is... I'm going to have to trade the Dreadship for the 2/2 potentially. I can't block here because if they have the instant... I feel like it went right to combat. They're just trying to hold full control right now to bluff it. But if I call that bluff, that's so bad for me. So I'm actually just going to do this. And if they have the instant, then they get to flip it too, so... It looks like they do. Okay. And now we are not looking great. Go to 8, and we're dead next turn. So that's great. All the Convoke, none of the creatures. Ah, they had one as well. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, we just didn't really have the... The deck was really good, it struggled in a couple of the games with like super awkward draws. That's what makes these Convoke decks pretty difficult, is like, if you end up in that, like in that last game where you have all the Convoke cards in your hand, and none of the creatures on the board, because you're playing against a red-black deck that kills all your creatures, then things get really difficult, so... Alright, well, ended up 6-3, and with that, actually dropped places in Mythic, so that's how hard it gets to be once you get up here to actually to rank higher and higher. So 6-3 went down, but end of the day, still a successful draft. So thanks so much for tuning in for today, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.